Great evening to you all in the UK and whatever part of the world you're in right now. This is Chris, CryptoFit UK, and I'm here to do another Safuu orientated video. But today I want to talk about the sacrifice. There's been a lot of people that was upset that they didn't get the node, blah, 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 blah. Oh well. In the short term, the sacrifice is the bigger money-making event. But Brian said in the last AMA that it's a 1 or 2 year activity. And here's the reason why. Is because Bitcoin didn't get to the highest levels inside of 2 years. It took 7 or 8 years for people to actually start thinking that digital currency actually had a value. And we're still in that early stages, I think, of having a digital currency. I mean, we've just got under $1 trillion in cryptocurrencies. It's the market cap of all of the cryptocurrencies added together, whether that be stable coins, DeFi, Web3. There's £1 billion. Governments can't stop it from growing. Pension funds are using Bitcoin as part of people's pension schemes, and I think that's amazing. People from big investment banks are moving over to crypto quicker than anything, really, because it's a growing and very, very fast-paced market. So in the short term, the sacrifice is the more profitable play. And if you're upset that you didn't get a node, again, don't worry, because if you didn't get a node, I'm damn sure, 100% certain, with absolute certainty, that there'll be more on sale later on. Just to give you an idea, AVAX will have around about 30,000 nodes of varying different qualities and quantities of validator nodes. I wouldn't even hazard a guess at how many that Bitcoin have got, or some of the big Ethereum ones. Here's the thing. If you have an Ethereum validator, you have to have, I think, 81 Ethereum. It's basically 100,000 US, I think, at the moment. I'm not too sure. I haven't seen the price of Ethereum today, but it's over $100,000, which is around about 85,000 UK pounds. We don't have to do that. We've been offered a validator node for, next to nothing in comparison to everything else. Now, do I think that those validator nodes are going to be the same price when they want to release a few more? No way. I don't think that it's going to be anywhere near the price. I think that they're going to be even double or even triple their current prices. I think they're going to be 30,000 plus for the full nodes, and the light nodes, I think they're going to be 1,000 plus, which is still is amazing value. That's my guess on that particular one. It's not financial advice at all, but you got to think about it, right? If Bitcoin is the original, it's the OG. Well, I mean, there was something before, but it didn't really kick off. I can't even remember what it was. It was something called gold. It was like crypto gold or something like that. But it was before Bitcoin. Anyway, you got to appreciate that in two occurrences, Brian has done something absolutely incredible. Look at the first bit. I mean, he's done many things, but have a look at the very, very first thing. When things went up on pink sale and it was released, it sold out in 36 seconds, raised 8,000 BNB in 36 seconds, which was, I believe, at the time of doing it, was about $3.26 million. That's insane. And I think it was BNB was $395 at the time. That's incredible. For any cryptocurrency would have, raised 3 million inside of 36 seconds, you would have had to have an amazing marketing plan. I don't think it could have ever been done. I really don't, unless it was Brian Legend and his team. The second bit is the nodes got sold out in 26.5 seconds. 26.5 seconds, that is $5.3 million, and he did it in less time than the pink sale. That's because people have faith in the product, faith in the blockchain, and absolute faith with the vision of what he wants to do. I mean, Brian Legend is going to become a billionaire, and he's going to take millionaires with him. So if you've got hundreds of dollars, that's going to turn into thousands of dollars. If you've got thousands of dollars, it's going to turn into tens of thousands. Tens of thousands will be hundreds of thousands. Hundreds of thousands will be millions. And if you've got, I don't think anybody's got $1 million in the Safuu blockchain just yet, apart from the fire pit. And there you go. This is not a rug. This is not a play. This isn't a false investment. Don't worry about the price. Now is about the token, the actual token. How many have you got, and how many can convert into the Safuu X coin? The Safuu X coin intrinsically has an actual value, which is going to be greater than the token. That goes without saying, right? What we have with the token right now is a spin-off of BSC, which we all know, and it requires money in and money out, information in, information out for the token to exist. Now the token will run for another 12, 13 years with the liquidity, so that will carry on, right? So I don't think that the value is going to go down too much. At the time of saying this, I think it's just dipped below $3 for the first time. But again, that doesn't really matter, because you are trying to get as many Safuu X coins as possible for the merge and the bonus. Now, talking about the bonus has been increased by up to 90%. So I think it's an extra 9% increase overall. It's gone from 85 to 90. This is given due to the price of Safuu token actually being as low as what it is, which means actually that this is the absolute best time on the planet. I know I said that at $20 and 10 and 7, right? But this is still an amazing time to get in on it. I mean, to get 100 coins, you're $300. I mean, the no people that bought it for $226, they're going to get that back inside of, God knows, it's going to be a short time. It's going to be a really short time. Now, I did 2 videos that I want you to watch, and I said that that Safuu X coin could be bigger or as big as Bitcoin, which I'll put up here. I still stand by that, right? Whether it be in 2 years, 1 year, or even 3 or 4 or 5 years, I believe that with the direction of the marketing team and the direction and vision that Brian Legend actually has, I think that this could be the new adoption of mass adoption for the general public to use. There's loads of things going on in his brain. He can't, he's just done a huge intake of staff, and then his ideas will filter down into the system where he wants those bits to be debit cards, airlines, God knows what else. He could be the Elon Musk of digital currencies. Web3 will be massive. We're on board with it now. For all the people that love the project, with all the people that hate it, well, I'm sorry to the haters, you're all going to see something grow exponentially as quick as possible. He's got a salary of $5.2 million a year, 400 grand, is it 400 grand a month or something? I hadn't quite worked. Yeah, 400 grand a month. And if it was a rug pull, then he would have taken all of the liquidity. Well, why does he want to do that? Because he's getting 5.4 million. Wake up, guys. Honestly, it's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, the token has value. The coin will have a bigger value, and will have functionality with the Hyperverse and Decentrology, with all of its 6,000 potential products that could be listed on there. And that's not to mention what our own Safuu army have actually got planned in there. I'm aware of one more thing that's being put out there. Don't know whether I can say it, not going to, but one of our biggest YouTube guys is working on something amazing and can't wait to see it. Apart from that, we're all on this amazing ride together at the moment. Now, the other video I want to put up here as well is the fact that I believe that the increase will go to the coin will be worth around about $42 within short order of the coin actually releasing. Now, if Brian can raise 3.8 million and then 5.3 million inside of less than a minute on both projects, well, in a minute he raised that amount of money. That's incredible. So 5.3 and 3 points. So he's raised $8 million in like 30 or in less than a minute, due to his marketing ability, due to his skill and his team's skill to actually get that done. That's incredible. That's the reason why we're spending so much in marketing. What's 100 grand in today's game with marketing? It's nothing. I mean, just to put it into perspective, if you had a McDonald's franchise, for example, and I have had some actual personal experience with franchises, that they spend between 50 and 150,000 per branch on digital advertising. Now that can be from the screens that they've got with the menu on. It could be a contribution to the TV advertisements, paper advertisements, vouchers, and God knows what else. It's a minimum of 55,000 in the UK. And believe it or not, right, you have to adhere to their very strict lines of their code of conduct of business. Like even if, for example, that they have to get a meal from downstairs to upstairs, there's a time limit for that. Check out The Founder, that's a really good film. Anyway, the video is posted up there for the how I predict that the Safuu X coin will go. Now, thinking about this in just a little bit more detail, I think that it could go a lot higher. Now, the token itself went really, really high, up to 330. It's now 1% of where it was. Am I worried? No. The reason being is that the coin itself will probably be, I don't know, in 2 years' time. Could it be $200 or $300 or $400 for the coins? Then you've got all the rebasing with everything that's going on there. So at the end of the day, you've got a coin that has got proper utility integrated with the hyperverse, meaning that, and Decentology, meaning that it's going to have loads of products on it. 88% of every single transaction comes to, is it 88 or 87% goes straight to the nodes. 88% of the cost goes to the nodes, the validator nodes, the main full nodes, and the small light nodes. 13% goes into the fire pit, to insurance, for the SIF marketing, everything else like that, which is already set out, which is already proven to be a success with the actual token itself. Put it this way, this sandwich of what Brian has actually created with his team actually now looks like a delicious all-you-can-eat Subway sandwich, which is going to be changing in flavor and width and bread and cheeses and sauces all the way through. At the moment, we've got hearty Italian with BLT, right? By the end of it, you're going to have the most luxurious sandwich with your Coke and the cookie and God knows what else. Not advertising Subway at all, but they are pretty good sandwiches, but popular, like McDonald's, I suppose. So anyway, just getting back to it all, just keep on believing and fill up as much as you can. $100 will get you 30, which means you're getting 0.8 Safuu a day. In a month's time, you'll have 60. So it just works out. You've got until October the 20th for the sacrifice. Now, one of my viewers yesterday said, can you explain more about the sacrifice? And I'm going to explain about the sacrifice now. Sacrificing on day one means that you take all your tokens, you sacrifice into the Safuu X coin, and then you get a 90% increase. So if you had, trying to make this easy maths for me, if you had $1,000 of Safuu token and you sacrificed on day one, you'd have $1,900, and then they'd have the individual rebasing every single day up until 7 months down the line. So that, and then you can start selling it from the 20th of January next year start trading it. Now, I believe that looking at how the token actually went, I believe that it's still going to make a sharp increase as soon as the coin comes out. And as soon as the coin comes out, 400%, I believe in the first 2 months is going to be where it's at. I think it's going to hit 40s. A lot of other people are predicting a lot higher, but I'm looking at it from the percentage of 474% based on the other popular coins, that how they grew up to be where they are now. So looking at where it's been, and bearing in mind Bitcoin and Ethereum and AVAX weren't as heavily as marketed as what Safuu is being. It's growing up to be probably one of the biggest bits in the Web3 world right now. You know, it's going to be a short hop ticket for Brian to become a billionaire anyway. And all of us talking about it right now, and who's actually listening and wanting to agree or disagree, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because nobody can see in the future at all. However, we are at the point now where it can be absolutely, completely, truly amazing. Bitcoin hovered around $10 for a really, really long time. People got interested a little bit more when it went to $100. People started going crazy at $1,200, and people lost their minds at 10,000. And it hit 67 at its peak. Bloody hell, right? If you had one Safuu and you bought at 10 and you have 67, it's incredible. The amount of, I mean, that doesn't rebase or anything. This could be the rebasing Bitcoin of the future. And see how far Bitcoin actually goes up. And with the success of Safuu, boom, 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 boom. It's absolutely incredible. Am I disappointed about the price? Yes, just perhaps a little bit, but I'm really not massively bothered about it. I'm really not. Anyway, my final thought is, don't worry about the price, keep it going. Build as much as you can up now, get as much as you can for the Safuu X coin, not financial advice, but you know what I mean if you're into it. Then keep on hitting it, keep on hitting it, keep on hitting it, and then sacrifice. Somebody asked me the other day, will you still be buying the token? Yes, I will be still buying the token afterwards, because I get rebases from other projects and I will still be buying into the token. I'm not sure what's going to happen to the token too far on the line, but I will probably keep it running until the 1st of March, take it out, and then see where I am with the Safuu X coin. I haven't really thought about it just yet. I might leave it a day for the coin to do what it does in the first 24, 48 hours. And then I might just pull out all of the Safuu token and then put it into the Safuu X coin. My strategy was to buy 1 or 2 nodes. Couldn't afford it. Didn't get there, and I didn't have anything to put towards it. As I was saying in the last videos, inflation in the UK is extortionately high. Energy poverty will be a massive thing here in the UK, and I think the UK is going to really suffer over the next 2 or 3 years until things start evening out. I think gas prices and energy prices are going to hit £4,000 per annum per standard household. I remember when it was like less than 50 quid for an entire month. Now, if you spent 50 quid on gas and electricity, it will probably last you maybe 2 days. 2 days. Anyway, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please give it a share, hit the bell. I will absolutely love you forever. And if you think that I've done an amazing job, there's the Buy Me a Coffee down the link at the very bottom, and I'd love for you to do that. And if you have any questions or any thoughts, or anybody in the UK that wants to do any collaboration work, hit me up, send me a message. CryptoFit UK, where are we today? It's Tuesday. Wonderful Tuesday. Hope you have a great evening or day, or wherever you are, morning, and I will see you all on the next one. Cheers.